some tough questions about the big population boom that the city of Portland is expected to see over the next 2 decades. And we found out that right now, there simply aren't enough places for all those people to live. And that is leading to some pretty controversial development.
Chris Woodard is asking city and metro leaders what they're doing to handle this before things get worse. Chris.
And that really is the big fear here for some people in these neighborhoods, is more controversial development. Well, today here at City Hall, the mayor told me changes do need to be made, but that'll be easier said than done with a lot of people coming to town and not a lot of space.
The character of the neighborhood is demolished.
We've been bringing you their stories.
I can't stop crying.
For weeks.
We know what's best for our neighborhood.
People upset the city is allowing developers to tear down nice homes in their neighborhoods just so they can put 2 or more homes up in the same space. Developers say it's a necessity due to lack of space.
Is lot splitting a good thing for the city?
In places, but I think we've probably overdone it a little bit.
We now know the Portland area is expecting a population growth of up to 725,000 people in the next 20 years. So I went to City Hall to find out how they're preparing.
What solutions do you work into that?
The comprehensive plan literally looks at every square foot of land in the city and say, where could we accommodate more people with the most upside and the least downside?
According to the Portland Home Builders Association, the city only has the capacity for 15,000 new single-family homes. That pales in comparison to the 725,000 people expected to move to the area.
Change in general is difficult for people, and with population growth, we will continue to have change.
Right now, one government body, Metro, is in the process of analyzing the expected population growth and space available. One option, expanding the restrictive urban growth boundary. But that may not solve all our problems.
Our region's track record has actually been that despite adding about 31,000 acres of land to the urban growth boundary, most of the growth is happening in existing communities.
So Metro says history tells us people are going to want to live in the urban area of the city, whether there's a lot of space here or not. So I asked the mayor, what does the city do about it? Well, he said, for starters, he wants to make lot splitting more difficult, which means it might be even harder to fit this new population growth of people in. He says this comprehensive plan will consider all options. Live downtown, I'm Chris Woodard for KOIN 6 News.